Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Solo Leveling Arise video, and I wanted to make this all about artifacts. There's been some things I've seen on players' accounts just from doing account reviews, and something that I just realized from playing throughout the game that I feel like most people that play Solo Leveling Arise probably have like the weapons figured out. They can level up their skills, they know how to do that, but for whatever reason, the trickiest thing that I see that stumps a lot of players and kind of holds them back is how they farm artifacts and how they equip them on their hunters and how they level them up. So I did want to mention this video to help you guys out with your accounts if you are struggling to farm artifacts. I know that some content is tricky to complete, like Wobble, some of the new instant, Encore mission dungeons. That stuff can be a little bit tricky, but I did come up with a strategy that could help you guys out in farming these artifacts. And I'll give a couple examples on some of my hunters as well, but I'm not going to show every hunter's gear set on this video. What you should probably do if you're curious about like, hey, how do I build out my Mirai? How do I build out my Hansei Mi? You can just go look up on my channel or any other, channel, anybody else that does solo leveling arise content. Most content creators have guides for each individual hunter. So yeah, if you're curious about specific hunters, I would just look those up separately. But yeah, I just wanted to mention the most important thing that I've kind of realized and came across is if you guys are busy and maybe it's tough to farm both Wobble and your instant dungeons and encore missions kind of at the same time, there is a way to kind of work around this. And I want to give you guys a strategy that's going to give you the best of both worlds. So a quick example, and this is kind of the main thing that I actually wanted to talk about in this video, is how to farm these artifacts efficiently. So if I go over to Workshop of Brilliant Light, a lot of people struggle with like Vulcan and floor 25. So if you can't do these things, what you can do is just go ahead and farm your Cerberus. That's going to get you the gear on the left hand side. So for the Cursed, Blessing, and Greed, that's going to give you like the helmet, the chest, the gloves, and your boots. And then if you can't really farm floor 25 or Vulcan to get jewelry, you'll just go ahead and farm Cerberus each day or whenever you have the invitations. And then what you can do to kind of supplement this is just go over to your instant dungeons, and then you're going to want to focus on farming Kargalagan, or I just call him Tusk, and also the Cursed Giant Iberg. So the point of this is that you're getting your helmet, chest, gloves, and boots from Wobble, and then you guys can get level 70 artifacts from these two guys right here. So you can kind of put together the best of both worlds and make your farming artifacts as efficient as possible. And a good example of this, if I go head over to my Sung Jin Woo here, I have the Wobble gear on the left hand side, and then I have some expert pieces on the right hand side. Now actually I'm going to need to change these out to level 70, but these ones actually just had like really good rolls. It had like triple attack, attack crit damage, and double crit damage here. So I was just using these because the substats were really good, but eventually I will change these out to level 70 expert. And how you're going to get this expert is by farming these two guys right here. So you can go ahead and farm this up, and there's some other good pieces as well. I think that's the Sylph's Blessing is pretty good, especially just on hunters where they do good elemental damage. And then there's some other pieces that were pretty decent as well. There's outstanding ability and some other pieces that are pretty good from these two new dungeons. And then in terms of a guide on how to farm both of these, I think I have done guides on each of these, but for Kargalagan over here, you guys are going to want to focus on wind and dark. So I would go ahead and switch my build out here to like a west wind and a plum sword, and then I would switch this out to probably all my wind base hunters, honestly, because the dark base hunters aren't too good. So something like this here, I would go ahead and farm Kargalagan like this. This is probably the loadout that I would use. And then for the Cursed Giant Iberg, this guy over here is going to be fire and light, which is pretty easy if you have Emma. Really nice to slot her in here. I'll do Emma, and then you have a few options for this. So you can either go with like a Go Gun He and a Cha, or you can use Bake, or you could use Min, or you could also use what's her name, Yuso Hyun. So a lot of different options here for you guys. I feel like these are like the two easier dungeons to farm, especially because you'll have your Sung Jinwoo. I think that the tricky thing is that the Encore missions, these guys are actually tricky. The Lava Stone and the Pursuing Deathstalker, these are actually very difficult dungeons to farm. I don't know if you guys think that they're difficult, but I think that they're difficult. So what I would do is, instead of getting like the gear here for your helmet, chest, gloves, and boots, you get that from Cerberus and Wobble, and then you can go ahead and go back. Just do your instant dungeons. These are actually the more important ones to farm, so you can get your jewelry and you don't have to struggle with like floor 25 or any of that stuff in Wobble. If you guys are just stuck on that for now until you get this gear, then you can go back and clear that later once you get the stuff and level it up. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video talking about that very, very specifically. I hope this helps you guys kind of strategically get better artifacts. Therefore, you can level up your account and progress through the game. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier on in this video, but I do quite a few account reviews, and I feel like most players are pretty good with like leveling up their weapons, and they can go ahead and level up like their hunter skills and all that good stuff. So it's not too hard to, get this to 100 or level up, your hunter skills here. Like, I think most players know how to do that. But in terms of getting some better artifacts, like for example, like this is my Alicia right here. So pretty similar to Sung Jinwoo. I have the curse set on the left, and then I have some pretty good expert set here on the right. I got like, damage increase, crit damage. Like, look at this. This earring is actually insane to have. So attack pen, even like these are the kind of rolls you want on your DPSs, at least for like Alicia. You can even look for that on your Mirai and stuff like that. So yeah, I think my Mirai I'm still working on, but I have a couple of cursed, and then I have a couple of toughness. So yeah, this is kind of like how you guys can build out your artifacts if you're struggling with floor 25 on Wobble. And yeah, I don't know if I have too many other good examples, but yeah, something like this here where I have like the blessing set here on my Min, and then I have just like the aquamarine or whatever this is called, outstanding connection, on the right hand side. But anyways guys, yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I hope this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything that you want to add in addition, if there's anything that I missed, feel free to drop those down below in the comments of this video, and feel free to join the Discord too. Yeah, we have a lot of discussions in the Discord. I'll update you guys on different things, like I'm doing a giveaway at 1K subs. There's a few more slots left in our guild. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you kind of want to get stay updated on my channel and all that good stuff. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.